What's up guys, it's me Jack, and today, Happy New Year! 2025 is ending today, so at 12 o'clock, obviously, as you can see, the new year is about to start in 2026. 2026! There's a lot we've gone through. Like a year ago, when we did our celebration videos last year, we basically just, going on some random Roblox games and stuff. But this year, I'm not really going to do it like that anymore. I'm just going to do it like a longer version of a usual video. So just for today, we're going to do a really long Nimby Rails video. So for episode 25, I think, we're going to do quite a hell of a length of a video. We're going to be making quite a few lines. So not just one, maybe two, even maybe three lines. Like maybe mid-average size lines. So yeah, that's what I'm probably going to be doing today. So the lines I have in mind then. So I also need to do some of these lines first. So from like Staley Bridge over to all the way to Manchester Piccadilly, we've got to do a bit of a line that goes this way. So Huddersfield, not to Huddersfield. I forgot I just did my bloody. But I'll be back. For a sec, I literally forgot I was not meant to press Control U anymore. I was meant to press Alt and U. So yeah, okay, well, we are back. So I basically just tried to just turn, because I tried to configure my resolution earlier, and I freaking regretted it. Like, it caused quite a hell of a disaster, because obviously my computer is a 1080p resolution. So I basically forced a freaking 144p so my Microsoft license could run more better graphics, but it kind of caused a disaster. So obviously I resetted it, and for some reason I set my frame rates, actually set a maximum frame rates. So I tried to just turn that off. So yeah, my game just can go on. So yeah, let's just now do the lines that we have not managed to do last episode. So we need to do a line from Manchester Piccadilly to Staley Bridge. So we need to do that line that stops at these stations. So it has to be obviously on a northern, because that's kind of what it is. And most of them lines aren't really fully completed. They're not been completely completed yet. So northern. Manchester Piccadilly. Manchester Piccadilly to Staley Bridge. Staley Bridge. NMCRPI to STY. I guess. I don't know. Staley Bridge. Right, okay. So the price will be maybe £10 for this. 0.01. And then we just got to set the line. So, right, Manchester. Which platform? Platform 4, maybe. Or should I go a bit further into the platforms? I don't know. So, Manchester Piccadilly. So, Ardwick, Ashbury's, Gorton, Fairfield, Guidebridge, and then to Staley Bridge. So we're going to do platform 1, and then we're going to go back. Guidebridge, Fairfield, Gorton, Ashbury's, Ardwick, and then back to Manchester. So yeah, then we are gonna do another line. So what line was it we were going to do? We were gonna do the line. I swear there was another line we were planning to do then. Bellevue, right. I think we were doing like a New Mills line, like a New Mill Central line. Well, I think we have. We just need to get the ones that we just couldn't get. What was one of them? That's what, I was trying to stop at Bellevue and Ryder Brow. So I think it is a line that stops at Mills Central. I don't bloody know. I'm going a bit mad. What should I do? Wait, so Staley Bridge. So Ashton under Line. Wait, is Ashton under Line even used yet? I need to actually check on that. It's not used. So yeah, I'm not making some other line though, really. Yeah, no. So we're just going to do maybe a line to Stockport, I think. Yeah. So we're just gonna do a bit of a line down to Stockport then. So Northern Manchester Piccadilly, just to Stockport. N MCR PI to SKPT. So it'll also be like 10 quid. Oops. In blue. We need to also set our default times. It'll just be right around a minute. Apply. So a minute's apply, and then this will also be like a minute. So we need to set the line. So from here we are gonna do platform. Also, I'd say platform 4. So we're gonna stop at Levenshulme, Heaton Chapel, and then to Stockport. It's quite a short line, so meh. Let's go back platform 1, and then Heaton Chapel, Levenshulme, and then back to Manchester. So yeah, that is kind of it. It's only 6 stations. So there's only 4 stations in this line. 2 stations in between, so yeah, it's a very short line. So I only had like 1 or 2 trains. So right, let's do this line then first. Passenger service. So add some trains to this. Class. What trains go to Manchester? Is it like the 170s or something, or is it the 170s? I'll just go for a 170. So decal. What's a Northern livery? There should be a Northern livery, isn't it? Right. So 3 carriages, and how much does this fit in total? 95. Oh wait, no, 285. So technically, I could probably do. I'm doing the Manchester line, Stockport line first. For now, I'll actually add 1 train for this line. So Manchester Piccadilly to Stockport, and then I will do a class 150. I'll do these. Yeah, they're not the most reliable trains ever, but I think they'll probably be fine for this kind of length of a line for now. So maybe like 3 trains, and send this for Manchester Piccadilly to Staley Bridge. So yeah, let's go. Eh? What the hell? Right, what? Okay. Kiverton Bridge is acting up again for some reason. I do not know why. That's a little bit odd. So yeah, we just added these local lines now into Manchester, so yeah. So, our next steps then, we are going to do the line to Cleethorpes. So we're going to go down to Cleethorpes. Then after that, we may do the line from Cleethorpes to Barton up on Humber. Then after that, I think we will do the line that goes from Hull all the way up to Scarborough via Bridlington and Filey. We're going to go around these lines for today. So yeah, it's quite a lot of lines we're going to be doing. So let's set up all the stations for all 3 lines. Oh wait, my iPad's downstairs. Okay, I'll be back. So I'm back again. I just forgot my iPad downstairs because I forgot when I had breakfast. I just got a bit distracted really by my sister. Like I went to my mum, like currently hovering the man cave and that. So yeah, it's doing alright. So we're just going to now add the stations for all of them lines. So we're gonna do it this way. So we need to go from Doncaster. Look for all the stations in between Cleethorpes. So the first station that comes out, so it goes from this line, Hatfield Stainforth. So and then our next station I think is Thorn South, which I believe is, it doesn't stop at Thorn South though, the TPE line. It doesn't really stop there, but I'm still gonna add it anyway. So 100 meters, Thorn South. Then it is quite a lot of stations in between that's not going to be stopped at. Crowell, that's also another one of the stations that are not stopped. Crowell Bridge. It follows along the river, this line. And then it's Althorpe. So we're heading towards like more Scunthorpe territory. Althorpe. So Althorpe is here. Althorpe, oops. Right, wait, no, should I move this a bit backwards? Here, Althorpe, and then we crossed the river into Scunthorpe. So that's one of the stations. And this is where we went in Lincolnshire and Ormsey. This is what Scunthorpe is. That is Scunthorpe station. I'm gonna put like, how long? Like 150, 160 for Scunthorpe. And then we will go to, is there any stations in the city centre of Scunthorpe? There's like a depot around Scunthorpe, but we're not going to do that obviously. So the next sort of station in between is, I need to look for that, Barnetby. So there's no other stations in between here. So it's just straight to Barnetby. But I'm going to double check after. Barnetby. Where the hell's that? How can I forget where this is? Barnetby. It's literally where A15 M180 is. Somewhere around there. Barnetby Lewold. And how many station tracks does this have? Roughly like 2 tracks. Well, technically 3 of... It's around 3 or 4 tracks, Barnetby. So I guess we technically would add 160 meter station here, and then another station that's like a bit short. So I'd say like 130. Barnetby will be there, and then we will do over to so that's the bit where there's going to be quite a few stations after Scarborough. So Scarborough is not too far from Immingham. Scarborough is there. Scarborough, Scarborough, and then it's down to quite a few stations. So Stallingborough. Stallingborough is here, 100. Stallingborough. Then it is Healing area. I can tell that's definitely a symbol for healing right there. It's green, it's positive. Very strange. Should I make these a bit shorter, like 90? I think I should, because they're not really stopped up much at all. So technically I could probably shorten these a little bit to 90 meters. They're not really stopped at much often. I think it's only on the Barton and Humber line I think it stops at. So Stallingborough, then to Healing, and then to Great Court. Great Courts, okay. What's so great about codes, mate? What's so great about it? Then it's down to Grimsby Town. So that is one of the quite main stations of the line, Grimsby. So that's kind of where Cleethorpes kind of is around. It's around Grimsby area. So how many tracks does this have? Around 4 tracks, I would say. 4 tracks at best. 160. And then like another one in between. Similar to a Barton wall, but it's a bit different, I'll make it. 120. So, yeah, gotta make these bits a viaduct. Gonna make this viaduct. I'll make this viaduct. Viaduct and viaduct. Then this can obviously connect together when we start building. Oh wait, no, there's other bits. Other bits haven't been done. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that is Grimsby Town, and then there is so there is a 1-track strip which is Grimsby Docks. I don't know why the hell that's in 1 track all of a sudden, but I guess 1 track Grimsby Docks. Where is that? So it's like so look at Ellis Way, which is, so yeah, this is junction here, follows along down this, and then Enterprise Village. It's where sort of this is, I think it's where that is. Grimsby Docks. It's a 1-track station, which is a bit weird. It's a bit strange really to me. And then it's New Clee, that's also 1 track. So yeah, we're following along the docks of areas now. It's right beside a street, like here. Murray Street. New Clee. So it follows along this bit there. This bit of the docks follows along this, and it follows here. Then it kind of goes. So there is a bit in between, like a bridge, and I think that's what this is. So I think New Clee then is around here. I'll do it where this bit of road is. Young's, very young looking station, alright. Actually no, I should do it like maybe more around this, because it kind of is way more where the curve is. Again, I should do a bit more. I'm gonna move it around a little bit. Young's 90 meters, and then not Young's, freaking hell, New Clee. I forgot. I think my mind's gone all boggled up this morning. And then it's to Cleethorpes. So this is a 4-track platform. So yeah, well technically it's not 4, it's technically 3, but I will add it as a 4-track anyway. Did I put these in viaduct accidentally? I think I have. Oh god, I need to change them back. I need to change these back. They're on viaduct configuration. They are. Messed it up. Oh god. Right, let's try this again. Youngs, I'm sorry. Try this again for some of these stations. So 1-track, non-viaduct, New Clees. Young, Then here's also a viaduct, I think. So I'm going to remove this. Prince Albert Gardens, eh? So 90 meters, Prince Albert Gardens, Young's, and then to North Promenade Fair. So I'm first of all going to name these stations and then configure them. Then after that we are going to do this bit of line, and then we will just probably build this, actually no, I think, and then we will do this bit of line, and then eventually we'll build the tracks for it. So we're just going to rename these to, this is Cleethorpes, oops, Cleethorpes. Keep it as it is, and then turn that down to 450, I would say. Young's, which is basically New Clee. And then it is Grimsby Docks. Turn this down quite a bit. And then turn this down to 50. Yeah, it might be a bit harsh. Then we'll keep this as it is, and this is Grimsby Town. Grimsby. Yeah, I spelled this freaking wrong. Grimsby. Grimsby Docks, Grimsby Town. $400. So kind of the same as Cleethorpes, 450-ish. And then Great Courts, turn that down. Turn that down to 100. This healing, no, oh yeah, that is Great Courts, isn't it? Yeah, Great Courts was already spelled correctly. Just gonna set this to healing. $100. Then Stallingborough. Turn this down quite a lot. Actually, no, keep it like this. And then Scarborough. It's a bit of a lonely area though, Scarborough. It's very lonely for some reason. Very lonely area. And then it is Barnetby. 250. How much did I do for Scarborough? I need to double check if I configured the packs. Yep. So that's Barnetby, and then we will do to it's Brigger Station. I need to check 100%. I need to do a bit of a check if there's any more stations in between. And apparently there isn't. But there is, I think, another line that goes to Brig. I think that's like on the line to Lincoln, I think. I'm not really sure, it might be. So, Scunthorpe. Then we need to go down up to Scunthorpe. Frodingham, right. Out of every single name you could have chose, Frodingham. It's a bit of a different area here, Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe, it'll be 300, yeah, I'd say 300 for Scunthorpe. And then here, Althorpe, I'll kind of keep it as it is, and turn this down, and then turn this down to 100. Crabble, 100 for Crowell, then Fawn South. How should I do Fawn North? 150. Fawn North, Fawn South. There we go. So yeah, these are officially just been renamed. Now we are going to do the line to Barton upon Humber. And I don't think I've done this line before, so it's kind of new to me. Barton and Humber. Some of the services though in EMR is kind of cancelled for some reason. The next two routes, Barton and Humber, for some reason are cancelled. There's been a bit of a weird disruption, I guess. What the hell? Okay, so Barton and Humber then. Euclid, Grimsby Docks, Grimsby Town. Right, it goes down then to, after Scarborough, there's a triangle junction that goes to, I think the triangle junction's here, I think, and it falls along this to Ulsby. It's Ulsby, so this is going to be is this a one platform station? Is this even a one track? I think. Is that a one track line? I'm actually not too sure here. Where are these bloody lead? And there's apparently an industrial line that goes to the docks in Immingham, so I think it's a one track, some of it. Yeah, I would count this as a one track station, so let's do here, Ulsby. Not too far off from the Penistone line style. Then it's Thornton Abbey. So that's a two track station. So yeah, it's not going to be entirely one track like the Penistone line. Well, most in it anyway. So Thornton Abbey. The hell's that? In the middle of freaking nowhere. Goxhill. That is quite a far distance right there. Thornton Abbey. Can't bloody recognise most of this, and it's literally kind of near an airfield. Goxhill, is it there? I think it's here. Just kind of where the curve is. So 90. Oh. So yeah, that's gonna be that, and then it is Goxhill. Goxhill is here. Quite a bit more than Station Farm. And then it's New Holland. New Holland. Are we in the Netherlands now? New Holland. I think that's a one track station. One track. No, New Holland. I think that's heading to another dock area. New Holland. What the frick is that? Just where that split is, I think. 90. It kind of is there, yeah. I'd say it's here. New Holland, and then it's down to Barrow Haven. That's one track as well. So yeah, I guess that is more similar to the Penistone line. Barrow Haven. But I don't know if it's as hard to find, though, tracks and certain stuff. It might be, but I don't really know. Barrow Haven, I need to look for it. It's a bit of a dodgy placement. Maybe not. I think it's here. Barrow Haven, and then it is down to Barton on Humber. Is that also one track? I'm pretty sure it is. So Barton upon Humber is a one track. That sucks. So yeah, that's kind of gonna just be it. There we go. Now we're just gonna rename this to, to keep this as it is, I think. Yeah, turn this down to like 150 maybe. Barrowhaven, I'll keep as it is. Turn this down to 100. New Holland, stay as it is. Maybe I have to shrink it down a little bit to like 100 as well. Goxhill, I will keep it as it is, 100. Station Farm, keep it as it is. I'd say at 100 as well. Ulsterby Junction, again, keep as it is, 100. Scarborough, right, okay, now we've got this bit of line done. Now we need to do the line from Hull to Scarborough then. So I'm just going to move myself over to Hull and then put the stations in. So, how long are we in the video already? Half an hour, bloody hell. So Hull, not Transpennine Express, Northern to Scarborough. So we've got quite a few stations to put in. So first of all, there is Cottingham, which is obviously it's going to be 2 tracks now. Cottingham is up north. It's quite a dense area, this. Freaking hell, that is dense. I'm going to put it as like maybe 120 for this, for Cottingham. And then I'll do Beverley, so that's the over town above Hull, like north of Hull. Quite dense, this area, freaking hell. So we need to put this as a bit longer, because technically Hull trains sometimes terminate here, so yeah, I'll put it that. So, and then it is Aram. That is a 2-track station, Aram. My maps is lagging a little bit, which is strange. And apparently I think it's right beside an airfield, I think. That's not an airfield. Barracks. Oh, that's a military base, not an airfield. It's a military base, I think. Aram, so it's there. It is definitely military base or something. Aram, and then it is up to Hutton Cranswick. Bloody hell, that's far. Hutton Cranswick. Then it's Driffield, so that is one of the main stations of the line. 125, I would say. Oops. Not tunnel, please. No tunnel states. So yeah, Driffield. Then it is Nafferton. Nafferton is here. Oops, that's track. Nafferton, then it's bloody hell. Then it's Bridlington. Straight after that is Bridlington. That is a long way. That's quite a long way, Bridlington. That is quite a large distance. Bridlington from here. So again, it's one of them places that are constantly terminated. It's like another one of the main stations. It is quite a main station in between now, Bridlington. I think a lot of trains also terminated Bridlington. Not every train like goes to Scarborough, but for this I will do Scarborough only. So yeah, and then we are gonna do what's our next station? I think it's Filey. It says Bempton, I think. Bempton. I need to still keep looking. Bempton. So, Bempton is here. That one track, was that 2? Did it go 1 track all of a sudden? I think it has. What the hell? Bempton. Bempton Bridge. Bempton, so that's a 1-track bit now. Or am I just going a bit crazy? Let me go on Street View just to double check. It's because it is literally right beside a level crossing. Is it a 1-track bit? I believe it's a 1-track. So it is a 1-track bit. This is a 1-track strip then, so yes, I will write the first time. So yeah, it's Bempton. It's 1-track, which is a bit stupid. I don't know why they do it like that. Bempton. Then it's to Hummenby. It's Hunmanby. Hunmanby. Is that 2 tracks? Yep. We're back to 2 tracks, I think, back now. Hummenby. It's literally where that is. Then it's to Filey. That's another quite main town of the line. And then it's down now to okay, I think from Filey it's just straight to Seamer. So yeah, there's nothing else after that. Straight down up to Seamer. There we go. So yeah, this is quite surprisingly not as many stations as I thought. Like I thought there'd be quite a lot more stations between, but it's quite a huge spacing, so that's quite huge. That's a very massive spacing apart right there. It's huge. Probably even bigger than bloody London space. Even that for the East Coast Main Line, that's like average distance. Freaking hell. So Bridlington then. So we're just gonna rename all these stations. So this is Filey. Keep as it is, turn that down to 200. Hunmanby, I'll slightly turn it down. 100. Industrial Estate. Nope. Hummenby, and then to Bempton. So it's like one of these random villages, really. It's not really much. It's kind of isolated to most of the other lines. Bempton, there we go. Bempton Bridge. Hampton. God, great. Bempton sounds like Benton. Oh my god. It actually does. It sounds like Benton, not Bempton. It's based on my accent anyway. Well, based on my Yorkshire accent. I don't even know if that's Yorkshire. I actually have no idea. So, Bridlington. Bridlington, yep. Have I configured that? Yes. So, Bridlington, turn that down to 200 as actually a bit more than that, 250. And then Nafferton, that's going to be turned down a little bit. And round 100. Driffield, that's quite a mainish station, not really. Nafferton. Again, another station farm. Nafferton. Got a second station farm name. Oh my god. Very weird. Driffield. Driffield, and then keep it as it is, and that down to maybe 300. Wait, how much should I do for Bridlington? 250. So technically I should put this up to 300. I should put this to 300. Put this to 250. Or 200. I'll do 200. Hutton Cranswick. So turn that down to 100. And then this is Aram. Yep, that's done as it is. Turn that down to 100. Beverly, I'll keep it as it is. Beverly, not Beverly Hills. We're not in America. We're not that rich. Beverly, and then turn this bit down to 300, 250, and then Cottingham, Focus School. Okay, that's quite hard to do. Cottingham. Oh. Cottingham, right? Cottingham. Turn this down to 200 as well. 200, or actually, I'll do 150 for this. Then yes, we have done it. So, oh god, how did I forget to name this? Right, this is, I think, what was that one? Was it Summit's Abbey in the end? I need to. Have I renamed this line yet? I think I have a bit. I've sort of done a few things with it. Have I done 100% everything? So, wait, let me double check. Barrow Haven, New Holland, Gox Hill. I forgot to do this bit of the line. Gox Hill. This is Thornton Abbey, right? Thornton Abbey. There we go. So turn that down, and then Alsaby, just Alsaby on its own. We don't need the junction on it. And then yeah, that is it. Scarborough. Cleethorpes. There we go. So yeah, we've officially done them line stations. And again, how long are we in? 42 minutes. That took a while. So, alright, let's do this then. So, let's go from here. So, we're just going to expand this line over to Fawn South. So, we need to put this on viaduct. Right, there we go. Let's just build this. Fawn South. Do bridge. I'm not even sure if there's any tunnels in this line. I don't think there is. I don't think there's a single tunnel in this line. But I'm not really sure, am I? I'm never sure. So I think this follows along the river to Crobble. So yeah, we basically I guess just go over to here. Follow along this side of the river. It's very interesting to have a line following the river though. It's quite interesting that. And then we go this way. Then we go this way. We go down this way. And then we go dive down this. And then we keep going. So yeah, there we go. We've got this bit of the line done, and now we've got to go to Althorpe. So I think from here it crosses, doesn't it? Doesn't that bit cross? I'm going to sort of double check the thing completely. So yeah, it's Althorpe. So yes, it is a bridge. It goes over in a bridge like that. So Althorpe. So we got to do this. There we go. And then we're just going to do a bridge. Short as possible. Freaking hell. I don't know how the hell I managed to do that. Let's go. Right. Ground. Scunthorpe, and then we go down this. So how? So that wise, have I done a bit of a misstep? So it follows along this depot, then it curves. I might need to do some pieces sticking together kind of thing again. I'm gonna have to do that. So this is High Stanton. Where is that? High Stanton. Where is that? Is it here? That's not even a road though. There's no roads with it. There isn't really much of a road. I'm still trying to think about it. Low Stanton, is it? High Stanton. What's this? Is that a strip of line? What is that? Is that a bit? Is that part of it? Yeah, these cut off forests kind of give me a bit of a clue, but I just don't really know if it's this reliable. Mill Farm. Then it's the Low Stanton Appleby. So Appleby is there. Appleby. Oh god. It crosses. Does it go maybe there, maybe? It's kind of between things. Low Stanton. Here, maybe. That's Low Stanton. Then we go this way. So I believe we cross. I think that line probably leads us somewhere though. I think there's another line that leads us somewhere. I'm a bit stuck. I'm a bit stuck here, so I'm going that way or that way, but where does that lead us to? Oh, God's sake. Actually, right. Should I just go from the other end first? I think I should. So Barnet being the wall then. Let's go from here. So this line goes down this way. So I think I've got this. I got to follow along that bit, that random piece of forest. That is just gonna go badly. So I think that forest is quite useful. Then maybe I think you maybe go through this. Then maybe you go through that. I think they do that to maybe like trick me, like catch me out a little bit. So, what makes the most sense that corresponds to that bit of the river? Is it this? Alright, okay, that's kind of sticking pieces together already. So, let's go across this bit of river. Then it goes down quite straight into another bit of forest. Another bit of forestry. I think it's this bit I'm a bit stuck on here. So I guess this is just straight down this bit. There we go. Like that. This bit is the only bit that I just a little stuck on. Hoist Staunton. But that's not much higher, that's technically lower. It's a load of different bits I'm just a bit stuck on. Maybe it follows along this bit of road. That's possibly the case here. So you go here. Then you follow this bit of road. That kind of makes sense actually. So I think it follows this bit of road and then I think it probably connects. So it goes down this. Then while the curve is there, we are going to just do this bit of curve. But I don't know where the hell that random bit of forest come from though, so I'm a bit like, I'm a bit confused. That may be the case. It could be. I don't think I'm completely wrong with that. I'd say it works. But still, like, what's this? Like, what is that? I'm not even sure that is a bit part of some old line. Like, I'm actually not sure what that is. And then Barnetby Lowell. So I guess that's just how it is. It's not too far off though, but it's a bit strange looking. So Barnetby. And then we're gonna head. Oh wait, what do we do for the other side? I think the other side kind of goes this sort of way. There we go, Barnaby, and then I think you would probably start linking tracks together, maybe. I'd probably start linking tracks like that. Like that, Barnaby, and then it just converts back to 2 tracks. So I don't think there was much of a point doing that, but yeah, I guess. I would not do it for the littler track. I would do the. Oh, did I just lose that other bit of track by accident? Maybe we don't even need that track though. Like, if that's linking together, anyway, there's no point really for that track to exist. What the hell is that? Why does that look so weird? It actually looks a bit strange. So yeah, and then we go down this and then down. Right, I can kind of see the path here. So we go down this way. it is actually still like really hard to like, especially around eastern areas, to find where the tracks are, because it's full of fields and stuff. Like it blends in with this kind of thing. Like that's a really annoying bit. Like we just can't quite find much here. Like it's just really tricky to find. I do not want to muddle this up. So this is a triangle junction. So right, I think I can kind of sort of just visualize it. So also be, let me see, was this a 2-track or a 1-track? This is 2-track, this is 1. So I need to look for the point on that little line where Alseby converts back to 2 tracks. Is it just as we leave the station? Right, that's a bit complicated. So I think the best case scenario for this is, because there was obviously a other freight line running through this, so like that's kind of the main factor of this kind of thing happening. So I would do that and then just do that. Simple as. And then you would do the triangle junction, which is more towards this way. Oops. Right, like that, and then you curve. There we go. Now, again, this bit is also a bit, so that's also a junction. Brocklesby junction. That is a massive triangle junction though. Like, that is freaking huge. My god. That is actually a huge junction though. Like, I'm not sure if it's as big as the Castleford, Woodlesford sort of triangle. Normanton. Eh?
What colour is your towel?
Yellow, I think.
Have you used an orange one?
I don't know. Right, anyways. So we're just going to build through this, and then we got to do a triangle. We're going to do this bit here. Then it links up. But that junction though looks freaking weird. Look at that. It is big as the Castleford bit though. I need to actually kind of compare. I think this is even smaller. I think this is smaller. I genuinely think this is a lot smaller than this. Like, that's definitely a hell of a beast. So yeah, Harbour, and then you gotta go down. This is quite easy from there, so yeah, I think the Barney to be to Scunthorpe bit was the hardest. I think. But it is going to be quite hard when we're going through Bridlington line to Scarborough. I'm going to turn my iPad off for now. It's just save a bit of battery because we don't really need it much currently. It's quite easy bits from there until we get past Grimsby. Stallingborough. Healing. Then you go with this. Great Court. I don't know what's so great about it. And then it's a viaduct, so we need to do it like here, and do it maybe like this, I would say. So Grimsby Town, like that, and now I think we will link up. So let's go here. Oh, I'll be back. Right, yeah, this is not a matter you all need to know. Okay, so, wait, what the hell did I just do here? Oh, that's building mode. Right, okay, let's just link this up now. So is this one track? Two tracks, so, and then to one. Is that a viaduct? It is, yes. So it actually just becomes one track just after, I guess. So from here, I think it goes one track. Right, let's go Grimsby this way. So yeah, that's Grimsby Docks, and then we need to follow this bit along. I think this is like, this, I think. It's at the station. Am I going a bit crazy? It's our station. Is that like an actual station? Because it looks like it kind of looks like a station, but like, I'm not sure really. Don't know when it becomes two tracks though. Right, I guess it's just that one track all the way, I guess, till we get to Cleethorpes. So we've got to do it like so we just got to do a bit of that, link this into here. Yeah, I made a bit of a horrendous junction, but I guess that's just gonna have to do. The trains should probably just wait there anyway. So if it is a bit of a blockage, if that kind of happens, then I'll try to fix it. So yeah, that's the first line done. Now we've got the second line to do, which is to do this. So we need to just continue on this track. Now, when did it become two tracks from there exactly? Oh, it kind of just becomes two tracks as we can get out of the station. What the hell? Jeez. Thornton Abbey. Then we go over to Goxill. It's probably where this gap is in between. Then I think that's another one track section of it. Goxhill, and then it becomes one track again. Again, it's kind of just as you approach the station. So I would start around maybe there, maybe I'd say around here. That's when it kind of starts happening. Like that. And then you would just continue this track. Again, it's quite straight most of the time, so it's quite an easy line. This is surprisingly easy. But it might not be easy to manage, but it's probably easy to build. It's surprisingly easy, this line. And then we need to go... do we cross this bit of road first? Actually, I don't know, but... No, whatever. So let's just go through this. There we go, Barton upon Humber. So yeah, this is second line done, completed. That was probably the easiest line out of all. It's all just straight, like it's like a right angle more or less. Like if you think about it, that's like a right angle. It kind of is. So now we just need to go through all of this. Then now let's just freaking go. I'm just gonna do the easiest bits first. Right, let's just go. Is that a junction? It probably is. Okay, I will probably need my iPad for this. Let's... Alright, I think that bit's a bridge. You should have known that probably from that episode when we expanded to Hull, so yeah. It should be fine, alright. Cottingham, and then we go over now to Beverley. And I think Hull trains also expand there, so I think I'm going to expand my train line over to Beverley as my terminus. Because actually a lot of the time sometimes it actually does terminate at Beverley. So technically, so I can just only make one line, I'm just going to terminate just straight at Beverley. And then yeah, that'll be it. That one's a bit wrong. I don't know if you follow along this way, but... This is surprisingly easy to manage so far. So let's go here. Again, it's weird that, because I would have thought we'd have to constantly be looking for basically areas of fields and stuff. But I guess it's a bit different. It should be like this a bit more often rather than just the bloody occasional V's. It should be more like this, so it's clearer where tracks are. I think that's why I struggle sometimes with fields. That's a long track. Hutton Craswick. Not Craswick, Cranswick. No, 195 million. Bloody hell. Cross the bridge. Go down this. Right, there we go. Driffield. Now we need to go to Bridlington. What? There's another station though in between though first. Not really in between. It's a bit more towards Driffield, so yeah, Nafferton I think it is. Nafferton. Need to look for. They're probably the world's shortest viaducts the world has ever seen. Nafferton is there. Then we need to do right here. Then we need to go down this. So that's a very long, straight bit of track. What the hell? Right, that was terrible. Bloody hell, that was bad. So yeah, we're in Bridlington now. Gotta curve this track. Bridlington. Probably the easiest bit of track to follow. Oh no. Oh crap. Wait, when do we end up with one track for this bit? Crap and track. Interesting. When does that happen? Pretty much instantly. Oh god. Right, we need to do that again. No wonder why it got a bit thin. So from like there or so, that's when it becomes one track. Now follow along, you know, just mess the hell up. Bempton, and then obviously after that it will end up being 2 tracks to Honeybee, but I'm not sure when that happens exactly. Again, it's one of them times I just need to check when it happens. It says 1 track for a while though. It is kind of in the middle of nowhere. It starts at conjunct. So, like, where in kind of area exactly? Seepton. I need to look for Seepton. So, like, around here, I would say it changes back to 2 tracks around there. So, yeah. Let's just get ourselves joined. Who's that? Scarborough Autograss, okay. Then, yeah, we're in Humber now, and then we gotta head ourselves over to Fireleaf. And then to Seamer, then to Scarborough. We've already got Seamer, so it's only a bit of a junction we need to link ourselves to. There we go, Fireleaf, and now we need to follow this bit along to this junction. So yeah, this is really easy to follow. We have done it in around 1 hour and 19 minutes. Right, okay. So we've got this done now officially. So yeah, look at all this line. This cost us a total of 300 freaking, well no, 250 freaking million dollars. That's quite a bit, but yeah, I don't know. But it's still quite a lot of money to build 3 lines. 3 bloody lines. Yep. we usually don't build that many lines in one episode. But this is obviously a one-off because this is it's a celebration, sort of celebration video. I don't think it'll be way over 2 hours long, but still, it's New Year's. We're going to do some slightly different things. So yeah, let's get it built. There we go. Now we have just got to do the signaling part. So just going to do that. So yeah, form south. Quite a few signals in between. Oh, it sucked. Oh, no. There we go. And then junction, junction, junction. There we go. Very straight bit that. Gotta completely monitor this junction. We literally got all 3 lines to do. Yep, not just one line. Do we need one signal even between them? We might. I'm actually gonna add like 1 signal in between. And then do that. Just do this bit first. New Holland, da 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 da, and then we go. Like 1 signal in between them stations. And then here it's just that and that. And then for the rest of it, yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a complicated design. Dun, da, da, da. And yeah, that's it. So there we go. We've done that. Now we're just gonna do this line now. Beverly and then up to Driffield. Did I add 2 by accident? No, I haven't. Aram. That's a long line. It's a long strip. Then to not Driffield, Hutton Cranswick. And then to Driffield. Couple signals between. Nafferton. Bridlington. So, and yeah, we need to go this. Oops, wait no. Here. Bempton. And then at some point it becomes a 2-track again. That's a long strip though with 1 track though. That's quite a long strip. Except it's just not 1 line. It's gonna be probably multiple lines going through here. Actually no, probably just more trains really. Not more lines. I don't know. I don't know what lines we're probably gonna be doing for this. Except the whole to... Wait. Okay, I actually got to think about it. What lines are there exactly? Is there Leeds to Scarborough line via Hull? I'm not really sure, but you know, could try. So there we go. So we've done our signalling. Now, what the main priority first to do is expand the line to so we need to Manchester Piccadilly to Doncaster, but we're gonna rename this to Cleethorpes to COPTS. £40 I guess we'll keep. Maybe a bit more actually. 45 to Cleethorpes. Cleethorpes. There we go. Now we've just got to expand here from Doncaster over to now Scunthorpe, Barnetby, platform 4 Barnetby, and then to Harborough, then to Grimsby Town, and then over to Cleethorpes, platform to 1, and then we go back to Grimsby Town, Harborough, Barnetby, Scunthorpe, and then yeah, that's it. And then Doncaster. We need to adjust Doncaster though still a little bit. We do need to adjust Doncaster. Rotherham Central, Doncaster. Platform 5. Wait, no. Platform 3. That's not actually a good idea. So no, not platforms. No. So platform, yeah, we're gonna go platform 5. Platform 5, and then to Scunthorpe, and then back again to platform 6. Scunthorpe, Doncaster, Rotherham. Yeah, I did Rotherham as an extra stop. I think it does need a little bit more than just that, you know. And then we need to do a bypass. We need to do the bypass bit there. And then on the way, Rotherham to Doncaster, once again, here. There we go, so I obviously avoid Swinton and cause the congestion for no reason. Like, we could just easily use the bypass line, so yeah. So, yeah, this is it, and then we are going to do the line that goes... So I need to actually look for what we've got here. So we've got Sheffield as well. So Sheffield, York, Scarborough. So there's 2 lines then. So there's a York to Scarborough and a Sheffield to Scarborough line. So, right. And they're both going to be relatively quite long lines. I don't even know if it's going to be as long as Carlisle to Nottingham line though. I'm pretty sure that's the longest line. Like, all the way up this way. Yeah, I think that is a bit shorter than the Carlisle line. So yeah, so let's go 2 lines. Put that on Northern, and put that on Northern. So I'm gonna do this line as Northern, Scarborough to Sheffield. So. And what's Scarborough again? SCRBH. Again, like £50, I would say. Maybe actually no, a bit less. £40. 0.01, and then this would be Northern Scarborough to York via Hull. SCRBH to YRK KQL. It's base ticket price, like £30. I'd say like 30 quid. Not one. And then yeah, let's do the stops. So Scarborough to this way. So we're gonna go this platform. So Seamer, Filey. We're gonna skip a couple of these stations. I'm not sure they stop at some of them. So yeah, it is just oh, it is. So Filey, Humber, then to Bempton. I guess they also stop at Bempton, and then Bridlington, then just straight to Driffield. So we're not stopping at Nafferton for this line. Nafferton, and I don't think we're stopping at these stations either. We're not stopping there. We're not stopping there. Beverley, Cottingham, then to Hull. Platform 4. Then we'll go back over by Bruh, Goole. So we need Bruh. That's not it. Bruh, Goole. That's Gilberdike. Shall we stop at Gilberdike? Does it already have a route? I don't think we need to do that. So, alright, Eastrington, no. Howden, no. Goole, we need Goole. That's Selby. I'm going the wrong line. I'm going into completely the wrong line. Goole. Oh, that's not the York service. That is the Sheffield service. I forgot. I lost track. So, Bruh, Goole, and then to Fawn North, maybe. Actually, no. Again, all these have some kind of line. So, Goole, Doncaster, and then Doncaster, then Sheffield. I'll do Meadowhall and then Sheffield. I'll go this platform for once, as if it even works. No, apparently it doesn't. So it'll have to be platform. We don't really use this platform for Northerns, but I guess we'll still go for it. Well, we don't do often anyway. Meadowhall and then Sheffield. Platform 5. Let's go that. Meadowhall, Doncaster. Then to Goole, Bruh, Hull, platform, whatever this platform is. Platform 4. Then we go up to Cottingham, Beverley, up this, Driffield, Bridlington, Bempton, Humber, Filey, Seamer, and then to Scarborough. There we go. So we've got this bit of line now officially. Now we're going to do the Scarborough to York line. So that's going to be a lot more stoppery. So platform 3 will do for it. Platform 3. So Scarborough, Seamer, right, Filey, Humber, Bempton, Bridlington, Nafferton, Driffield, Hutton and Cranswick, Aram, Beverley, Cottingham, then Hull. We're gonna go platform 6, and then we'll go back towards. Wait, what is the sort of stops? So it's Borough and then Gilberdike. Borough, then Gilberdike. Then it's to Howden, Selby. So we skip Eastrington, Howden, Selby's, then York. We join on this line, go all the way up to York. Just straight to York, I guess. Let's go platform 7. Platform 7 or 8. Yeah, we'll go this platform. Platform 8. Then we'll go back down to Selby. Howden, Gilberdike, Borough, Hull, which is platform the 6, and then we go back up to Cottingham, Beverley, Aram, Hutton and Cranswick, Driffield, Nafferton, Bridlington, Bempton, Humberby, Filey, Seamer, then back to Scarborough. There we go. So we've got these lines done now. Now we are gonna just send these railway lines into passenger services. So we are going to do what trains run on the Sheffield line though? Is it a 170 again? Isn't it a 170? Scarborough. I think it is. I think once again it's the class 170. We're gonna need like 5 of them for this line. Scarborough to Sheffield, 5, and then for York to Scarborough. I would do a class. What would I do? Class 158, I would say. Kuminsk. Double, and then do again like 4 of them, maybe 5. Actually, I'll do 5. So 5 for Scarborough to York via Hull, and then we set these into passenger lines into that. And we forgot to draw a time. It's great. So this is going to be minute 30. This is going to be minute 30 as well. A minute 20 actually, because it is a semi-stopper, I don't know. But yeah, let's just go. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. I think we might need more TPE trains for this. We might need more trains with this line though. It's only 4 trains. How full are they? Oh, they're doing fine actually, I guess. I think we'll need like 2 more trains, I think, for this line. We'll need like 2 more trains. 2 more, I would say. So yeah, 6 trains for this line. So how is it doing then? So it's doing pretty good so far. I can see how it's kind of doing. Kiveton Bridge, I am a bit confused. What's going on? Okay. We'll have to force this. Oh god, look at that. Right. What? What the hell? Right, let's try this again. So, maybe like a signal towards this side. So yeah, let's just reset the simulation. All trains intervention. Again, a bit of a mess. Yeah, what's going on with Kiverton Bridge? So, do we need more trains for the Leeds to Lincoln line? Are you serious? I thought we sorted that problem out. Leeds to Lincoln. How many trains do we have? 3? I thought there'd be a lot more. Maybe we need like 1 more. Or maybe 2 more. We may need 2 more trains for this. So yeah, that might work out a bit better now. This might work a bit better. Bleasby. Bleasby having a bit of a problem. I guess there's barely any people. That's a little bit weird. It's a bit strange. So, right, okay. Should we extend maybe? It's already pretty much fully expanded though, so I don't really understand what the huge problem is. So I guess, I think I just fixed it. So, I forgot to do this line. Right, I need to do this line as well. EMR, this brownish colour. EMR. Oh, it's just East Midlands Railway. Cleethorpes to Barton upon Humber. Yeah, that's long. That is long. Oh my god. EMR. Wait, so what's Cleethorpes again? I'll never remember it at all. Codes wise. CLTPS. To Barton upon Humber. UPHM. It's a bit of a weird scrambled word, but I guess that's just kind of how it is. So it's gonna be like £8. It's not that much really, 0.01. It's quite a stop of this line, so it's not much needs to be done. So we just need some class 150. My mic was off for a sec. My mic working? Yep. Okay, I guess it's still working. So an hour and 43 minutes in already. So what trains are we gonna use? Class 150s again. Except we might add 4 instead. We'll add 4 forward, and then we'll just. Oh, I forgot. Oh, God's sake! I forgot to add the stations. Platform. What the hell's a platform? Right, platform 3. Nuclei, Grimsby Docks. There we go. Platform 1. Then Great Courts. Healing. What's healing exactly? Scarborough. Scarborough. Ulceby. Thornton Abbey. Goxhill. New Holland. Did I forget to signal some of this part? I don't think I have. I don't think I forgot to signal. I think I've signalled it completely, so I think we're fine. Barton upon Humber. Then Barrow Haven. New Holland. Goxhill. Thornton Abbey. Ulceby. Scarborough. Scarborough, Healing, Great Courts, Grimsby Town, Grimsby Docks, New Clee, and then to Cleethorpes. So yeah, that bit's done. Now, about 1 minute. So yeah, we're good. Should be doing good. Right. All the stations are developing a bit. And then we need to do maybe like a Doncaster to Scunthorpe to Grimsby line. Oops. Yeah, that's a problem. Oh god. Did I forget to add the signal for it? What the hell? Right. Right, we need to probably add like another signal here, should we? Yeah. Right, let re-intervene the lights. All trains interventions, refresh all line timings. That's a problem. That's quite a problem, that. So what's the best case scenario then? Should we redo this? I think we should. This is bad. This is kind of bad. Right. Try this again. Oh god. Need to redo this entire bit. Right. I think this needs to go for a bit more. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. And then we need to add maybe a bit of double track for this strip and then link that up. Maybe that would probably be a lot better idea. It's a bit of a better idea. Don't know why it's struggling. Is it in bridge mode or something? Don't know why that's struggling to link. I don't get it. Oh my god. Right, let's try this again. Like that. Build. And then let's try this whole freaking thing again. Signal. Oh god. Right, let's redo this whole bit. Oops. Right, how do I turn this back to blueprint mode? Is it insert? Oops, wrong. Okay, I think I just took my first screenshot ever. Let's just do that. Oops. Seriously, this is bad. I'm bloody serious. Right, I need to turn this back to blueprints. Insert blueprint. So let's get this back. Let's fix this bloody problem. Simply just by doing it like that. like that and that. Now, signals here. Wait, no. Oh yeah. Maybe like this. Okay. Whatever the hell this is. Really stressful signals. Yeah, I don't even really know what they do at all. And then we get this signal. Now let's freaking build this. Now the lines are partially a bit destroyed. Right. Let's do this again. All trains intervention. So, let's just deal with this. So, yeah, Cleethorpes. Cleethorpes, it's a bit of a mess up. So yeah, move this up, and then go back over to Cleethorpes, across platform 3. Like that. And then let's go back on the TPE line. So, again, it's a bit of a mess up. So, Cleethorpes is going to be removed. Platform 1. That should do probably fine now. But for some reason, they're not taking the one-way signal. I need to add like a one-way signal to this. Should be doing that. What the hell? Right, okay. Grimsby Town and then to Cleethorpes. We need to go this side. Right, there's a crossover here for a reason. Like this. So to prevent them blockages happening, I will do this. So yeah, and then do the same for the EMR. What the hell is that? Cleethorpes. Let's connect this to that. So I don't know, where's that from? New Holland, wrong freaking way. So Cleethorpes would go out this way first, yeah, and then, so I guess if that's the case, I'll add a signal there. And then on the way back from New Clee, we are going to go to, oh my god, what the hell? This side. There we go. Now I'm hoping this is fixed. I'm hoping that problem's fixed now. I hope I fix that problem. I don't need this either. Like, we can technically delete terminuses. I'm hoping for some fixes. Right. Delete. Yeah, I can see the fix has happened here. Yeah, let's just wait a whole day out. We've got the whole thing done. So yeah, we're about to count down all of our stations. Well, pretty much just after this day passes. Hoping no blockages have happened though. That would be so annoying. Right, is all of these been good then? Right, what's going on with Barrow Haven then? Is there a bit of an understatement problem? Barrow Haven's having a slight problems. That kind of sucks because, well, like, it's not much is really happening here, fortunately. Let me wait the day out a bit more. We'll see how Barrowhaven is performing. Yeah, it's a lot more like kind of waiting, but it's not too bad. What the frick? Scarborough? Scarborough, what are you doing? Right, why is Scarborough in huge debt? I think I need to turn this up quite a bit. 600? Bloody hell. Do we need more trains for TPE? I swear to God, I think we do. We need a damn lot more trains. Are they all 3 coaches as well? Are they all 6 coaches? How many coaches is this train? 6 freaking coaches, and it's still full as heck. Oh my God. Do we need an extra 3 trains? Oh no. Right, I think we need an extra 3 trains. So we've got 9 trains. Freaking hell. Yeah, that's mad. We had 3 trains and now we have 9 trains. That is insane. I think that's probably the most trains I've ever had in one line, probably. 9 trains. Scarborough. Are you mad? Scarborough. I think we should just wait out another day here. Now we've got a few extra stations having problems. There's a bit of a domino effect situation going on. Collingham, what the hell? Barton upon Humber's having a slight problem. Quite a few people waiting. Bloody hell, what the heck? That's quite a lot of people waiting. Jeez. Just shrink this down a bit. I think I should. Oh, look, someone's going to Barnsley. I guess Barnsley's quite a hub there. Jeez, Barnsley. That's a lot of people that want to go to Barnsley. Quite a few people want to go to Barnsley. Nine trains, so that's insane. Scarborough, what's wrong with you? 600. How the bloody hell does that happen? Scarborough, you're like a main hub station, and that's a huge problem. You know, that is a problem. Maybe I think the solution I thought was do like a route from Doncaster to Cleethorpes route. I should probably do that, because some of these stations aren't really active, plus that might help reduce the amount of passengers trying to get to certain places. So I think the best solution for this is get ourselves a new route. So what route is going to work out here well? Because that's going to cause, since since it goes down this bit of line, this is not going to be able to do much. Oh, God's sake, that sucks. Right, we need to somehow cram in another couple tracks. Right, let me fix this blueprint. Insert blueprint. And also probably here as well. Insert. There we go. This is so stupid. Right, okay. So this needs to go on over. Right. How small can I make a junction? Right, like this, and then somehow link ourselves to this. Or, in a way, I could That's a problem, actually. This layout's a bit problematic. So, what I'm gonna have to do is remove some trains off. So, we are just gonna do an intervention. Just keep my game paused and just we'd probably like do a whole redo with the whole layout. So like basically trains can go to more platforms and not have to bloody deal with issues. I need to kind of consider this whole place. I'm gonna also make this issue itself a bit now. Oops, screenshot. I did not mean that. Okay. Right, we need to fix this. It's a bit of a mess, I kind of get that. Oop. Freaking hell, I keep muddling up my buttons a little bit. Whether it's insert or goddamn screenshots. Right, insert. Now let's deal with the problem at hand here. We need to probably delete the outsides of these bits here. So yeah, we're getting a whole Doncaster revamp. We're gonna make a revamp. So yeah, I guess that still kind of fits a little bit. So obviously, first thing I'm going to do is make a bridge. Make that kind of go to this way. Oh, this line, obviously, this line's going to follow along with it. Now we make this bit of line follow this. So what we need to do here then is basically we need to make ourselves like an effect to deal with these kinds of problems. So we have a crossover like this here, and then we need to get these platforms to be able to go to the one other side of the station. So we need to make this go over to here so that it can go over to there. That is quite a crammed in area, this. I kind of get why you'd think that. It's quite crammed in, but that's probably the best we could do here. So obviously if someone wanted to go down this platform, obviously to Leeds for example, you could definitely just go down this, cross through here and then go here. Or you could technically cross through that bit there. But if you want to go to Scarborough or Hull, from there you would go this. Actually no, I would do 1 or 2 as a terminus platform. And then if the 3, 4 as like a northern through platform, 5, 6 for more TPEs and stuff like that platform. And then yeah, I think that'd work out a bit better. So let's build this and let's signal this to the point it won't bloody cause any freaking weird issues. So that, then that, and then that, and then that, then that, then that. Oh my god. And then that, and then that, and then that, and then that, and then that. Oh my god. Right, let's try this again. That and that and that. Yeah, we got most of this done. There we go. I think southbound's fine, but overbound's not so good. So yeah, to terminate in Doncaster, you should probably use platform 1 and 2. So, yeah, has that already just been fixed? I think it has. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one just got fixed. So platform 1 and 2, obviously this is also going to head on over. Actually, no, that's not fixed. That's a little bit problematic. So what's the solutions then? I think we should redo the whole all the lines that head on to Doncaster. So first thing we're going to deal with is the York to Derby line. So we're going to remove Doncaster from each point. So we're going to remove Doncaster. So York, Leeds, Wakefield, Sheffield. So between Wakefield, Westgate, we are going to stop at... What the hell is that? Oh my god. Right, we need to stop here. This platform. So yeah, that's doing fine. And then you head on over to Sheffield. So yeah, we are fine from there. But on the way back, you would do Sheffield way. After that waypoint, we would go here. From 5. Like that. So that's bit's already been done. Then EMR, this is not part of Doncaster, that's not part of Doncaster, that's a part of Doncaster, so that's EMR. Remove Doncaster, then Doncaster. Wakefield, Westgate, everything after that is Doncaster. Where's that waypoint? That waypoint, I think it's like there, I think. So yeah, we're gonna stop, we're gonna go through this way. Westgate, Doncaster. Where's that waypoint? Yeah, it's there. Then after them 2 waypoints, it is then Doncaster. There we go. So that should be doing good now. There we go. And then no, they're not involved. Sheffield. There's a lot of northern lines though that go to Doncaster, so oh god. So Grand Central then that's going to go Cleethorpes, Kirkgate, Pontefract, Monkill, Doncaster remove. Wakefield, Kirkgate, Pontefract, Monkill, then Doncaster. We're gonna go through this platform. Yeah, so that's doing good. So obviously no other lines have used this bit yet. So Doncaster and then remove. Wait, Grantham, where's that waypoint? After that is Doncaster. Pontefract, Monkill. So, and then Hull trains. We've got to do Hull trains as well. Doncaster remove. Howden, Selby. Down to Doncaster. Platform. Was it platforms? Did I do this platform, I think, for Hull trains? I should probably do this proper express platform. And then Retford. So yeah. So yeah, Doncaster. Like that. And then go back. Retford. Doncaster. Should be going back this way. Yep. Up to Selby. And yeah. LNERs then. Pretty much every single LNER service stops at Doncaster here. So yeah, remove that and that. So Horsforth, Leeds, Wakefield. Yep, Wakefield. Newark, Doncaster. There we go. And then once again, Doncaster, remove. Doncaster, remove. So Cayley, Leeds, Wakefield, Westgate. And then go to Doncaster. Platform 8. Then back. Retford. Then Doncaster. And then once again, York to Grantham. So I guess I didn't expand to Grantham just yet. I guess I still knew at Northgate. Have I forgot to rename it? I forgot to rename it. Bloody hell. Grantham. Grantham. What's is it GTM, I think? Oops. Is it GTM? Yeah. GTM. Right, okay. So anyways, Doncaster. Let's just try this again. Leeds, Wicklow, Westgate, Doncaster 8S. Did I remove some stations by accident here? So Wakefield, Westgate, then to Doncaster, and then after Newark. Did I stop at Retford? Oh my god, I think I removed Retford by accident. Newark, Northgate, Retford, then to Doncaster. Wait, what the hell? Wait, no. Wait, what? What the hell? I'm on the wrong place. Right. Leeds, Wakefield, Westgate, Doncaster, Retford, Newark, Northgate. After that, then is Retford, and then Doncaster. There we go. Now, yeah. Right, we need to now look for the lines that involve Doncaster in it. A lot of them don't really involve Doncaster actually, which is weird. Nottingham. Right, this line. So this is the Leeds to Sheffield via Doncaster line. So, yep, Doncaster to remove. Leeds outward. Adwick, Bentley, Doncaster. So it's going to be platform 4 and then goes over back down. We're literally rejigging all these lines right now. Doncaster, and that should be good. There we go. Leeds to right. Skipton, York, Harrogate to nope. Scarborough to Sheffield, that includes Doncaster. So Meadowhall, Doncaster. Goole, Doncaster. Yeah. And then yep. Scarborough to York. Sheffield to Goole. Shouldn't I maybe expanded that to Hull, maybe? No, because of that. Because of I don't think these stations are stopped. They're not stopped. Right, so yeah, these two lines apart. So Sheffield to Goole. Doncaster remove. Once again, Doncaster remove. Swinton, Doncaster, platform 3, and then back down again. Wait no, Sheffield, Kirksandall, Doncaster. Yep, I think that's probably my most repeated word right now. Doncaster. That's all we're on about right now. It's Doncaster. Okay. And then it is. Wait, have we done that one line in EMR? Have we fixed that one line? I think we have. Leads to Lincoln. I think that's fixed. Yeah. So that one's fixed. Right. Where were we? Sheffield or Goal. So yeah, Doncaster. Then now let's do Sheffield to Hull. To help Doncaster's a lot. To 4 North. I don't know. Swinton. 4 North. There we go, Doncaster. And yeah, York to Hull, that's also been done. But we also had a York to Scarborough route as well, so I guess. Right. Just gonna tie my trousers. Right. So that's, I think all the northern lines have been done. Now we've just got our one TPE line we need to deal with. The Manchester Piccadilly to Cleethorpes. So Grimsby Town. So Manchester, Stockport, Sheffield, Meadowhall, Rotherham Central, Doncaster. Remove that. Make that go to platform 5, and then back down again. Remove that. Scunthorpe, Doncaster. There we go. So I think that's all of them now. I think I've done all the lines. So yeah, I think all my lines are fixed. Pretty sure all of them are now fixed. So we've got this line. Yeah. Now we just need to do this line then. So right, we need to colour this in the blue because this is obviously a northern service, and this is going to be northern Doncaster to Cleethorpes. Is it Doncaster to Cleethorpes, or is it to Scunthorpe? I think we need to do. Yeah, it is technically only to Scunthorpe we need to get ourselves to, so not Cleethorpes, Scunthorpe. Oh no, we do need Cleethorpes though, because of the problem with Harbour. Cleethorpes. Cleethorpes. N. DCR to CLTPS. CLTPS, yes. Right. So let's set this time to 1 minute. Set this now to £25. 0.01. And I think I should turn my price up for the TPE line, maybe. That's possibly one of the solutions to reduce the amount of passengers. £60. Yep, £60 for TPE. But this line will be a bit more, obviously cheaper, £25. So yeah, let's get this line going. So, platform 1. Oh, yeah, platform 1. We should be able to do this now. So yeah, Kirksandall, Hatfield Stainforth, Thorn South, Crowell, Althorpe, Scunthorpe, Barnetby, platform 4. We'll go this platform. Actually, no, we will go. Actually, no, we will do this we'll do that platform. So Barnetby, and then to Harborough. Then yeah, that should help now. Stallingborough, Healing, Great Courts, Should I stop there? No. Grimsby Town and then to Cleethorpes. Back down to Grimsby Town. Can that even do anything? Apparently there's a turning ground spot for it. Oh, I think the reason why it's doing that is because there's no connection from that to that. That's why. So yeah, Barnaby, and then that. Harborough, Barnaby. Scunthorpe. Althorpe. Crowell. Thorn South. Hatfield, Stainforth, Kirksandall, and then to Doncaster. So yeah, this new revamp has fixed a lot of problems, I bet. I bet that's fixed tons of problems with blockages as well. Because it does look slightly more efficient, slightly less blocked worthy. It's a bit more efficient looking, so it's a bit better. So yeah. So yeah, we've got this bit of line now. So yeah, we're just gonna now put this in some lines. So what train would do this then? Maybe a 159. I'll do 159 specifically. I'll do 5 and then set this for this line. Doncaster to Cleethorpes. Passenger service. Let's go. We should be doing fine now with this new revamp. Barnaby. So yeah, what about the current state of mind? Harborough. It's doing better now with this, I think. It's doing a bit better maybe. But at times it's like the stations can't quite reach. Oof. It's a bit on edge really. It's kind of on edge of being like really full. It's just gonna get worse and worse really. I'm kind of scared. 15, 18. Wait, what's my presets for this station? Harborough. I'd say like 300 maybe. I can see that doing quite well. Right, okay, that's good. So, yeah, this has fixed the problem, literally. But Barrow Havenstead, I'm a bit confused, but we'll see what happens maybe next episode. We're just going to call our all best stations now. So, Doncaster now is the official winner. So, Doncaster and then Sheffield. Doncaster, Sheffield, Leeds 1 to 6, Wakefield, Westgate, Manchester, Piccadilly, Leeds 7 to 10, Huddersfield, York, Nottingham, Wakefield, Kirkgate, Stockport, Grantham, Staley Bridge, Hull, Harrogate, Grimsby Town, Lincoln, Brough, Bradford Interchange, Derby, Selby, Manchester, Victoria, Goole, Scarborough, Chesterfield, Newton, Northgate, Barnsley, Rotherham Central, Cleethorpes, Shipley 1, 2, 3, Scunthorpe, Halifax, Keighley, Mirfield, Harborough, Bridlington, Worksop, Meadowhall 1 and 2, Dewsbury, Horsforth, Mansfield, Hatfield, Stainforth, Retford, Beverley, Gilberdike, Shipley 3W and 4, Castleford, Pontefract, Monkill, Doran Totley, Bradford Foster Square, Mansfield Woodhouse, Meadowhall 3 and 4, Seymour, Langley Mill, Levenshulme, Retford, Deaton, Carlton, Ilkeston, Highcombe, Woodhouse, Skipton, Sutton Parkway, Gainsborough Lee Road, Howden, Hessel, Driffield, Swinton, Giverton Bridge, Shebburn and Elmlet, Normanton, Darnell, Reddish North, Mossley, Marple, Kirkby and Ashfield, Collingham, Morforth, Bingley, Shirebrook, Batley, Crossgates, Garforth, Thorn North, Moulton, Bredbury, Hucknall, Church Fenton, Chinley, Alfreton, Bulwell, Adwick, New Mills Central, Nesborough, Fireleaf, Nottingley, Ravensthorpe, Mexborough, Conisborough, Long Eaton, Chapeltown, Dropfield, Steeton and Silston, Greenfield, Cottingley, Brighouse, Newark Castle, Poppleton, Darton, Bentley, Fitzwilliam, New Pudsey, Guiseley, Elsicker, Greatcoats, Kirstle Forge, Romilly, Lowmore, Goldthorpe, Berrily Bridge, Gorton, Slowitz, Heaton Chapel, Ilkley, Barnetby, Alswood, Starbeck, Brinnington, Ferriby, Featherstone, Strines, Morley, Bolton upon Durham, Humberby, Bramley, Saxelby, Belper, Guidebridge, Fernscore, Shire Oaks, Sandal and Agbrick, Woodlesford, Baildon, Marsden, East Garforth, Penistone, Berlin, Walpsdale, Crossflash, South Elmsall, Beeston, Connolly, Cresswell, Saltaire, Doddiff, Spondon, South Milford, Langwith, Whaley, Fawns, Bempton, Menston, Burton, Joy, Twirtwell, Fairfield, Nafferton, Aram, Hutton, Cranswick, Duffield, Kirksandall, Lockwood, Ashbury's, Edale, Pontefract, Tanshelf, Micklefield, Wombwell, Kiverton Park, Lodham, Healing, Friskin Hall, Hope, Derbyshire, Burley Park, Attenborough, Collingham, Habisage, Fawn South, Bamford, Glasshooton, Shepley, Hornbin Park, Sneath, Panel, Eastrington, Benridding, Ulverskelf, Denbydale, Althorpe, Newquay, Rawcliffe, Grindleford, Whitley Bridge, Newstead, Ardwick, Stallingborough, Barton upon Humber, Cattle, Headingley, Streethouse, Saltmarsh, Laxton, Swinderby, Wrestle, Ulsterby, Silkstone Common, Bleasby, Wheaton, Berrybrow, Fiskerton, Brockholt, Hamilton, Brunfleet, Crowell, Grimsby Docks, Goxhill, Ferguson, Henshaw, Honley, Rollston, Thornton Abbey, Stocksmore, New Holland, Ashton under Lyme, Bellevue, Davenport, Hazel Grove, Netherfield, Riderbrow, Woodsmore, and then Barrow Haven. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird problem going on, but yeah, that's all the stations here. I just don't 100% understand what's wrong with it. It's a little bit of a weird problem to me. Like, not many people would willingly go to Barrow upon Humber. Like, there's just not that much happening there, really. It is getting a bit fuller at times. Yeah, not that much is really happening at all for Barrow Haven. So yeah, let's just see how that went. Okay, what the hell? So both of them stations are having some problems. So what is it really like? Are they just not really getting enough out of it, maybe? Like, that's possibly the case, but I'm going to wait out another day. Yep, I'm constantly going to be waiting a few days here. Like, I don't 100% understand the problem at hand. Like, New Holland should be probably getting a bit more, passengers, since it's literally more nearby, basically. Or should I pay? Wait, should I maybe change my price to be a bit more expensive? Could £8 be a little bit too cheap? Maybe. I would do maybe £10. I'll put this up to that. There we go. This is how this is gonna go now. Fawn South? What the hell's going on now? Right. That's a bit odd. Fawn South? You started to go a little bit in debt here, my friend. I'm like, what's going on? I'm a bit lost this. God. If you think about it though, like, how lonely do you think Barnsley is? Like, in case of general, like, is much happening going? Is there much going on here? Like, it don't seem like that much is happening at all. Like, I can just tell this just a bit, like, empty in some way. Like, should I increase Darton's size a bit more? I think I should probably start increasing these sizes a little bit more. So, like, basically more people can kind of transfer themselves to Barnsley. But trains are just going to get a bit more full. Right, that's a bit odd. I'm a bit confused. What? Okay, I'm a bit confused still. Why is this having problems now? I don't really get the whole gist here. What's the situation exactly? God, maybe are the trains just getting full? Is it just gone completely sparse? Right. There's practically zero train. It's just like practically not many people even getting on it at all. Like, I don't see that much happening. I kind of want to know how it does and see if it just has problems with things. So yeah, kind of gained some capacity going on. Quite a bit going on. But I don't really understand the whole situation. 37, 31. Yeah, it's a bit strange, I would say. Like, I think the most full it gets is around these villages. I think here, it's just not as full. It's like not as much happening. Okay, so I guess it's changed its mind. Right, okay. Right, I think we're just gonna end the video here. Just leave it as a happy ending. So, yeah, like, look how full this is. Look, oh my god, it's kind of unbelievable how much our community is getting full. Right, so let's just delete all these old saves, old autosaves. Oh, that just saved. Right. Wait, what? Save. For a second, I'm like, is that even saved? Oh, the in-game date. So it's Monday, 22nd December in-game. Right, okay. That's fine. So let's just now leave. I hope you guys enjoyed this long video. So 2 hours and 35 minutes. So that's definitely our longest Nimby Rails video yet. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vid. And yes, so New Year is coming soon. So it is 2 o'clock right now. So we've got around, how long? Technically around 10 hours. We technically got around 10 hours, just less than 10 hours left off the 2025 completely. Like, honestly, it's insane how far we've gone this year. Like, in 2024, the amount of views I've had and sort of subs I've got reached, like, in 2024, it was very, very sparse. It was quite sparse. It was not much was happening at all. Like, I think the worst period of time was probably around, like, sort of from October to December to January 2025. It's around that time it's obviously my channel started, like I started recording. Like, not many people catched up to this quickly, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vid. And yeah, and officially this year I think I've had around 67 subscribers, 67. I swear we had quite a lot of subscribers this year, and I hope we do again next year. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vid, and I'll see you guys later. See yous.